Apex Ultra. I may have been wrong. The charts looked fantastic, too good to be true, and I had my doubts. Then I got to try a Apex Ultra wrought iron-clad Gyuto from Birch & Bevel, and now here I am just receiving a Apex Ultra custom knife, 2 custom knives actually, from Joe Black. So in today's knife review, as I've kind of just hinted, we are going to be unboxing 2 knives from Joe Black, a blacksmith from the United Kingdom, and of course the core steel is Apex Ultra. I can't wait to show you what I think of the knives. All I can say is that I've eaten my words a little bit, and that's fine. Sometimes on the charts things look really good, but you know me, I care about how does it feel in practice and functionality wise. Basically, I liked Apex Ultra so much in my first experience with the Birch & Bevel wrought iron Apex Ultra Gyuto that I decided to order 2 custom pieces from Joe Black. Why from Joe Black specifically? I've always really liked his style. I saw this knife quite a few months ago, and I decided that I pretty much wanted the exact same thing. I wanted the Kogatana set as well. I absolutely love the emojis that he puts on his blades, and I don't know, things kind of just mesh, you know, sometimes it does this. Well, this was one of those situations where things kind of just worked out. So without further ado, we're going to launch into the unboxing. As for the knife review portion, knife demo, all you need to know, the knife will speak for itself, is I know I've said this a few videos ago, but I believe this is the sharpest out-of-the-box edge I've ever used outside of a Japanese knife maker. So please enjoy the video. Thank you so much for being here. If you do like the content that I put out, liking and subscribing really goes a long way. Leave a comment below, share the content, and otherwise, enjoy the unboxing, enjoy the knife demo. Thank you so much, Joe Black, for this custom order. Please check out his profile and his web store. There's going to be a link to all of that in the video description below, and see you next time.
Now because we got the dual knife set from Joe Black, we have to put both of them to the test, even the Kogatana. The Kogatana, even if traditionally it's used for whittling, carving, grafting trees in your garden, maybe cutting paper, more of an outdoor knife, you know that with me, we have to also use it indoors and do that good old tomato test. The Bunka slicing through that tomato like it's nobody's business. Of course, what makes using the Kogatana a little bit harder than most of my other knives is just how straight it is. And what I mean by straight is I'm not talking about just the blade pad, but of course the handle and the blade pad are pretty much parallel and the same height from the ground, so to speak. So holding it was, if anything, the most difficult aspect of using it in food demo prep. But as you can see, it still handled the shell really well. With a big bad boy like this, super thick spine, it's not going to be ideal for those lateral cuts, but this knife is so sharp, just requires a little bit more effort and you still get it done. Of course, again, knife this heavy and this sharp, it's going to go through the shallot with ease. Here we are having fun with a radish. Probably one of the best uses of the Kogatana, to be honest. Especially this part. It's hard to describe how amazing this knife feels when it just cuts right. Hopefully you seeing it is enough to describe that feeling. Just completely shredding that radish. Push cut, pull cut, no problem. You know, come to think of it, this Kogatana was a lot of fun. I know I said that the radish was the best use of the Kogatana, but I had a lot of fun trying to pull cut consistent thicknesses of cucumber here. Again, not a professional chef, did my best. Point is, I had a blast. Oh my god, I'm wearing the tank with like the mini tank. Now, before someone mentions it in the comment, yes, I know that at 9.5 millimeters thick out of the handle, this knife is going to be a wedge monster, especially when you see it on that carrot. But again, it's one thing to know the measurements, it's one thing to feel how thick of a knife it is at the spine, even though it tapers nicely. Oh, 2 celeries. I thought this was 1. I thought it was huge. I just had to see it for myself. I knew I was going to get the job done. The question was, how much more difficult would it be? The pièce de résistance. Just the tip. I don't think we need this whole carrot, let's be honest, boys. This is more than most people can handle. Yeah. The moment you've all been waiting for. Oh. Huge cracking. Of course it's gonna wedge. That's a crack, baby. Monster, look at that. 7 millimeters at the heel. 9.5 at the handle. that you would rock with. The profile is way too flat for that, a little bit like a kiritsuke. Another not so optimal use of the Bunka here. Yes, K-tip is all about precision, but because of the belly height on this knife, doing what I did to trim the inside of the pepper was not exactly easy. Again, the knife speaks for itself here. So sharp, it goes through the skin side of a bell pepper with ease. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the Kogatana Bunka set from Joe Black, both from Apex Ultra, and I'll see you next time.